Hello, my name is Betty Auman. 8 years ago, my husband was diagnosed with memory loss. As it progressed, I began to realize that our hopes and dreams were not to be outside of a miracle from God. Each year was a little harder, and he was eventually diagnosed with Alzheimer's. So we moved to Fuquay-Varina in August of 2016 to be near our youngest daughter and her family. True grieving came full-blown as Randy lost his ability to walk and to care for himself. His death came in 2020, and when he passed away, I was thankful that he was finally free from this disease. But even with the knowledge of his heavenly healing, I felt lost and alone. I pretty much took a leave of absence from life for the next year as I prayed and asked God to show me what came next. God came close and led me gently to his answers to my questions. Along with God's presence, I was blessed by this church, pastors, and dear friends who walked beside me and kept me connected. Our church here at Fuquay has a strong focus on missions and serving. So at the end of the year, I called Hope and asked her to meet with me to find a place I might fit in. She shared a lot of ideas, but when she brought up starting a grief share ministry, something inside of me said, yes, this is what I want you to do. And 3 months later, Grief Share began its first meeting. There were 4 of us as facilitators, and each had a story to share of our losses along with the 12 new participants. 2 of us had been through Grief Share before, which was a great help. But when I began this ministry, I had not taken Grief Share, but I can confidently tell you that if you're in the will of God and using your gifts to serve Him, He will give you what you need to accomplish the task. God was present with us for each of the 13 weeks and helped us to lead, comfort, and encourage those who came. In November of 22, my oldest daughter died after a 4-year battle with a neurological disease. As hard as this was to bear, God used my work with Grief Share to help my own loss. I love serving God in this ministry. It never feels like a burden. Seeing the participants grow in strength and ability to share their thoughts and feelings is such a blessing to me. Hearing their stories and sharing my own is very healing. And above all, I have made many new friends. We still meet each month for lunch at the church and catch up. I still feel that God has taken my life situations and used them, along with any gifts He has given me, to bring healing and love to hurting people.